Welcome to PVT 1977 channel. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our news today includes the following content. Zhao Lusi and Lu Yuning's new drama Pearl Curtain and Jade Curtain released a drama calendar. Beijing News, on November 1st, the TV series Pearl Curtain and Jade Curtain starring Zhao Lusi, Lu Yuning and Tang Xiaotian released a drama calendar. The drama premiered on Youku at 12 o'clock on November 1st, and VIP members will get 3 episodes for the first time. In the drama, Hapu Pearl Collector Duanwu, played by Zhao Lusi, escaped from the cannibalistic pearl field after going through all kinds of difficulties, and met the western region merchant Yan Zijing, played by Lu Yuning, and the modest gentleman Zhang Jinran, played by Tang Xiaotian. She joined the Yin family caravan and struggled all the way. The dazzling world of jewelry seemed to be within reach. However, during her trip to the northwest, she discovered the secret of her life experience and was involved in Yan Zijing's revenge mystery. Her loved ones died and her beloved left her. Duanwu changed her name to Sumuzha and bravely went to Yangzhou, preferring to pursue the truth even if it meant eternal damnation. However, she finally had a clear mind and was not swayed by hatred. She created Mingjingtai and worked with Zhang Jinran to clear his old case. Yan Zijing, who originally planned to bear the stigma and hatred alone, finally relieved his heart knot and faced the storm with her. After the dust settled, Sumuzha bravely climbed the peak of jewelry art at the treasure competition, and many women who had succumbed to fate were reborn because of her. The ancient costume legendary drama Pearl Curtain and Jade Curtain, produced by Youku, Leowu Film and Television, Galaxy Cool Entertainment Media, Alibaba Pictures, Alibaba Entertainment, Beijing Culture, and Chinese Film, officially started today. The official series released 2 sets of single posters and business maps, showing the legendary experiences of the protagonists on their business journey with the theme of fate, revealing the adventure route of the group for the first time, which triggered heated discussions across the internet. The audience is looking forward to the start of the series today. The play is produced by Zhang Yuanhuan and Wang Ying, Wu Mingqi, Dong Run, Li Siki, Luo Shanshan, Lu Tingding, Huang Xingchen, Luo Mingyan, Tong Yang, Tang Yinchen, Shui Anai, and directed by Xia Zhe. It is adapted from Tan Tianing's novel The Legend of Kunshan Jade, written by Fu Tian, Zhang Rong, Wang Chen, and Ma Xiaxia, and starred by Zhao Lusi, Lu Yuning, Tang Xiaotian, Shang Xinyue, Xia Qian, and Tang Jinchao. Pearl Light weaves a splendid life. The wind and waves continue, and the fate of all members is reversed. The Walking on the Waves and Chasing Fate poster released today takes fate as the theme, integrates traditional embroidery culture into the main vision, and outlines the life storms and ups and downs of each character with classical brushstrokes, with a thrilling beauty in the calm. The protagonists come from different backgrounds, and their current situations and future ambitions are different. However, they meet and collide because of the jewelry business. In the process, they also step into completely different life paths. They move as they please in the wind and waves and usher in the turning point of their destiny. For Duanwu/Sumuzha, played by Zhao Lusi, she was born as a pearl diver, but she chose to live a splendid life in the dangers of the waves. She stood among the waves, but her expression was calm and resolute. The red belt and jewelry wrapped around her waist showed her brilliance. For Yan Zijing, played by Lu Yuning, the wind and waves have a bit more fighting meaning. The merchant ship is roaring, and the yin flag is fluttering. He stands sideways and draws his bow, with the arrow on the string. The few red dots on the crest of the wave coincide with his clothes, foreshadowing his heroic road of business and revenge. Zhang Jinran, Tang Xiaotian, a scholar of Zaiwingwen, seems to have a smoother life. The main color of his poster is calm blue. Under the rolling clouds, he holds a small boat in his hand, which implies his ambitions that are not often told to outsiders. 17th Lady Yinxiu, Shang Xinyue, is accompanied by pavilions and green pines, holding a book, and seems to be brewing a delicate heart with a smile on her face. Cui Shurjiu, Xia Qian, the eldest daughter of the Cui family, shows a unique and cool temperament. She is born in a noble family and leans against a tree, playing with a string of jewels in her hand. Her expression hides a bit of cunning, which makes people look forward to what kind of business journey she will open. Xing Jiheng, Tang Jinchao, has an alternative style of a child of aristocratic family. He is in the mountains and streams, holding jewels, and his eyes are playful but affectionate. The overall picture of the poster is delicate and durable. What kind of ups and downs will the protagonists face, and what kind of adventure stories will they embark on? The audience's expectations for the fate of the characters in the play have reached a peak. The tension of the merchant road is full. The twists and turns on the same road are more new. The Pearl Hidden Love Edition poster released on the same day focuses on emotional transmission and focuses on the different states of the male and female protagonists facing the merchant road. Duanwu/Sumuzhe and Yan Zijing both lowered their eyebrows and nodded, but the difference is that Duanwu is more tenacious and calm, while Yan Zijing frowns slightly, with more forbearing pain. The evolution from Duanwu to Sumuzhe is her turnaround in the prosperous shopping mall after she repeatedly sought freedom from the life-threatening situation in the Pearl Field, and her life that escaped from the stormy waves and was polished by the waves is more pearly and full of style. Yan Zijing carries the heaviness of his dual identities as a jeweler and avenger. The trade route is rugged and the family feud is difficult to avenge. Yan Zijing comes from the western regions. The desert and the battlefield are the scenes he is most familiar with. Fortunately, there are still pearls shining in the storm. The merchant map released today is ingeniously hand-painted in an ancient style, with sincerity and more novelty. The map presents the merchant marks of Duanwu/Sumuzhe and Yan Zijing in Hepu, Guangzhou, Shaozhou, Wuling, the western regions, and Yangzhou. The Pearl Field in Hepu is the starting point for the pearl diving slave Duanwu to fight against fate, meet Yan Zijing, and then start the jewelry business. The poster is full of details. A pair of flying swallows set off from Hepu, tossing all the way, sometimes accompanied by a group of swallows, sometimes turning into starlight, and sometimes turning into butterflies, which seems to imply the changes in the relationship and encounters of the two along the way. At the end of the story, Yangzhou, the two butterflies are together again, and the fireworks in the sky are bright and dazzling, which seems to foreshadow her and his happy ending. Along the way, what kind of misunderstandings they experienced and how they cherished each other made the audience imagine. Zhaolusi's Pearl Curtain and Jade Curtain was launched, telling the legend of ancient women's entrepreneurship. At 12 o'clock on November 1st, the ancient costume legendary drama Pearl Curtain and Jade Curtain, directed by Xia Zhe, written by Fu Tian, Zhang Rong, Wang Chen, and Ma Shasha, and starring Zhaolusi, Lu Yuning, and Tang Xiaotian, officially started. The play was adapted from Tan Tianing's novel The Legend of Kunchen Jade, and it tells the legend of women's entrepreneurship in the picture scroll of the ancient Chinese business world with a realistic creative approach. Zhaolusi. Pearls, giant clams, tortoiseshell nails, gold and silver vases, glass locks. In the play, the heroine Duanwu/Sumuzhe, played by Zhaolusi, escapes from the pearl field to avoid being humiliated. She encounters the western merchant Yan Zijing, played by Lu Yuning, and the humble gentleman Zhang Jinran, played by Tang Xiaotian. They then travel west together to do business. In the ever-changing world, she does not succumb to fate. With her intelligence and unremitting efforts, she eventually grows into a successful businesswoman. On the eve of the show, Zhaolusi called for the character on her personal social platform, "Keep moving forward, the pearls will appear in the dust and shine." We define this drama as a road movie about the ancient Chinese jewelry business. Zhang Yuanhuan, the general producer of Pearl Curtain and Jade Curtain, said that the heroine story starts from Hepu, Guangxi, an important starting port of the maritime Silk Road, to Guangzhou, Guangdong, and then to the Heshi Corridor, an important channel of the Silk Road on land. It interprets the operation of the ancient Chinese jewelry industry from production, logistics to marketing, and depicts the picture of the ancient Chinese business world. Lu Yuning. We don't want to make it an idle drama. We want to make the characters grounded and try to be realistic. During the creative process, director Zhao strives to make the business world in the play have a realistic texture. We have real scenes of jewelry business, and then create an atmosphere to bring the audience into it. The world is real, the plot of the story and the life motivation of the characters are real, so that the audience can experience the strong emotions. Behind this sense of reality is a lot of historical research. Zhao Jiandun, the historical consultant of the play and professor of the School of History and Culture of Hunan University, introduced, this play refers to Yan Dinghuang's Tang Dynasty Transportation Map, Zhang Xingyan's collection of Sino-Western transportation historical materials, Tan Shijia's Chinese Historical Atlas, and related research results, and has made detailed research on the Silk Road in the Tang Dynasty. Tang Xiaotian. For example, the route from Guangxihapu, the origin of South Pearls, to Chang'an in the play was planned according to the transportation routes of the Tang Dynasty. In the Tang Dynasty, water transportation was the main mode of transportation. Water transportation was relatively safe and convenient. Officials who were promoted, those who had families, and those who had many children would choose shipping first. Especially for the transportation of large quantities of grain and large military equipment, water transportation was indispensable. Zhao Jiandun said. On the day of the premiere, Pearl Curtain and Jade Curtain was updated for 4 episodes. Some netizens said, the first few episodes have a good pace, the story is tight, and the relationship between the characters is clearly explained. Moreover, this kind of theme is also quite fresh, and I will continue to watch it. I can guess that the heroine is following a storyline of hitting the bottom and rebounding, from weak to strong. The setting and pace of the first 2 episodes are very good, and I am optimistic about the direction of the whole drama. Zhaolusi's appearance is stunning, and a scene of catching pearls underwater is beautiful and lively. The pearl slave looks slender and weak, but in fact, he has a brave and strong character. When he is extremely frightened, he does not forget to pick up a knife to resist. Only with such a character can he become the Duanwu who will leave many legends in the future. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome, don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.